Hey everybody, how's it going? RedEyedJedi here and welcome to FlareDaily. Please like, share, and subscribe for more great Flare content. And speaking of Flare, tonight's video is dedicated to Flare Network and Flare Finance and a bunch of other products that are on the Flare Network. It is not covering everything, but I'm trying to cover as much as I can so I can get my point across. And plus, I have a lot of new subscribers, and I think this is just great for everyone to see. So first off, I do want to mention, because the last couple of episodes, I've been talking about gaming PCs. So just because I promote gaming PCs doesn't mean I am promoting crypto mining. There are things like arbitrage trading, NFT creations, and don't forget blockchain gaming. When the metaverse launches, you're going to need a gaming PC. How else are we going to be jumping in this real world, flying around? You're going to need something that can hold true, right? And this is why I promote gaming PCs. But apparently some people believe that because I am promoting gaming PCs, I'm promoting crypto mining. And the only reason why there's a problem with crypto mining right now is because there is a shortage on graphic cards due to the current world situation stuff we've been dealing with. So, production slows down and then they go and blame crypto for their problem. It's kind of like some pipeline stuff, right? So let's jump on over to the prices now. First off, we have the Flare IOU trading at $1.49. It is up 12.78% with a 24-hour high of $1.50 and a low of $1.11. And then we have our good old friend XRP, which is up 5.8%, trading right now at 89% with a 24-hour high of 92 cents and a low of 78. Then we have our Doji. Doge is up 6.85% with a trading right now at 34 cents with a 24-hour high of 35 and a 24-hour low of 29. And then we have Gala, which is trading at 0.011 cents. It's up 0.08 percent. So it's kind of like if you look at it from 24 hours from last I recorded, not much has changed. The high is at 0.011 cents and the low is 0.009, meaning you can pick up a bunch of Gala super cheap. And just let me say, once Merendis and Fortified, I almost screwed up there, Fortified, and then I can't remember the space one, but once those launch, this is going to jump. So definitely jump on that. And then we have XLM trading at 35 cents, up 7.84%, with a 24-hour high of 36 cents and a 24-hour low of 32. And last but not least is our favorite casino coin, the CSC XRPL, which is up 3.84%, trading at 0.0027 cents. With a high of 0.0027 cents and a low of 0.0024 cents. Guess what? You could pick up 3 for less than a penny. I would grab as much casino coin as you can right now, and you could get that right over here on Bitrue. Now, let's get into Flare and what Flare Networks and Flare Finance is all about. First off, we are over here at flare.xyz, and I'm looking at their blog section. Now, I went all the way to the bottom because it's best to start from the beginning. So I kind of want to read some of this, but then I'm going to be jumping across because I have a lineup of things, and I know I'm trying to keep this as short as I could. So right here, it's introducing Flare. Flare is a new blockchain network based on the Flare Consensus Protocol, the first Turing-complete federated Byzantine Agreement Protocol. And then I'm going to read just a little bit and then I'm going to go up, right? So this is Introduction to Flare. Now, I am not going to read everything, trust me. But there is one thing I want to say. I just wanted to get down here to introducing Flare. So Flare is a new blockchain based on the Flare Consensus Protocol, the first Turing-complete federated Byzantine agreement protocol. Flare's native token will be an algorithmically managed pegged stablecoin aiming to keep network usage costs predictable and providing a primary input for DeFi use cases. Multiplier effect, or why we have built Flare. The seed drill, the steam locomotive, the internet, and countless other successful inventions all have a single unifying feature. They vastly expand outputs for a given input. This is the multiplier effect, and it is a model that any hopeful contender for a new product or technology must be capable of achieving. There are many technical reasons why we chose to develop a protocol that leverages the properties of FBA, and subsequent blog posts will focus on breaking down those reasons and highlight specific use cases. However, a single overreaching reason that has led to our design thinking, FBA and extension Flare does not rely on money or economic incentives to secure the network. This is a decentralized network, right? And the best thing about Flare network, so here, let's check out the Flare following properties, and then we can talk more. So number one, it's open, permissionless, and Turing complete. Token ownership does not confer power over the network. Safety does not rely on unscalable economic incentives. 4. Flare will have a single base unit of account that is algorithmically stable in value, generated in part by burning XRP. The network adopts the XRP encryption and address schemes so that both XRP and Flare can be used with a single key, providing a virtually seamless experience for XRP users. Flare integrates the Ethereum virtual machine, has fair ordering, flexible trust, and fast finality. And then it says you could find the white paper here. So the great thing about this Ethereum virtual machine that they talk about is right now everyone is familiar. If you know anything about crypto, you've heard of Ethereum, right? We've all heard of Ether. So they have their code that a lot of things are already built on. And the Flare network is new, right? So what they are doing is they are integrating the Ethereum virtual machine. So basically they could run the Ethereum code on the Flare network. But they also have they have XRP here with them too. So Flare network has a lot going for them just right there, because that means they have the speed that XRP has. They have the security that XRP has. They have the code that Ethereum virtual machine has, or that Ethereum has. It opens it up, making it to where they are very compatible with everything that's going on in the crypto world, right? Now let's jump on, let's go up this blog a little more. So after there's introducing, this says Flare Consensus Protocol Explainer. The Flare Consensus Protocol is a new construction of federated Byzantine agreement consensus. I'm not going to read that. You can. I just want to read some of these little points real quick so we can move on to the future. Launching the cost and test network. So we already did that. That was part of our beta stuff. The Flare network. Today we are delighted to make our detailed plans for the development of the Flare network public. These plans can be fully explored by diving into our draft white papers covering the network and its native token Spark. Here are the trustless integration of XRP with Flare. And then creating and redeeming FXRP. So then this is where they go and they introduce XRP has become an F asset, to where now XRP is a trustless token over on the Flare network. What you do is if you want to mint your XRP onto the Flare network, you're going to basically give them, say you give them 2 XRP, right? And you go and you mint it, and then you get your FXRP. Well, the XRP that you brought in to mint gets put in a vault with a smart contract. This way, if that Flare is sold back into or turned back into XRP, that XRP is right there to move along, right? But as long as it's on as it is an F asset, it's parked. So that FXRP still has everything that XRP has. You know, you still get it all because it's still right there. It's just parked. But now you have, with Flare, you have the smart contract capabilities for your NFTs, gaming, and other needs. Then we have, oh, I scrolled down while I was looking at else. Flare Finance, which is where I am from. I am from the Flare Finance beta. So, Flare Finance is the first DeFi platform built on the Flare network. And it's institutional-grade, decentralized finance harnessing the true potential of the Flare network. If you want to know more, you could definitely read that white paper, and there is a lot of great information. But I'm going to just read the bullet points scrolling down, right? So our products. Flare Finance offers 6 financial products, allowing the users of the Flare network to act as their own yield-generating bank and exchange without giving up custody or control of their assets to a centralized party. Flare X. Flare X enables users of the Flare network to swap currencies and earn passive income, providing liquidity to liquidity pools. Decentralized on-demand liquidity is made available to traders through a simple and easy-to-use interface. Currency support. And right here, it's showing, you got your Flare, XRP, Litecoin, Cardano, Stellar, and Doge. And of course, there are more tokens, but this graphic was made before all of that was brought on. And then these are just following distributions and showing you how much, is for the foundation, the platform usage, DAO offerings. Then here's the governance structure. Governance is a key part of the Flare Finance ecosystem and places the power of steering the future of the ecosystem in the hands of the holders themselves. Your voice matters. So whenever we want to bring a token onto Flare Finance, like say Casino Coin, if we want to see CSC over here, then we need to do a governance vote. So we have to do a proposal, and if enough people agree to it, then we get to vote on it, whether that token comes on. And once we vote it on, it's basically there, right? So there's that. Our mission. We are on a mission to deliver a truly unique decentralized experience through thoughtfully produced DeFi products and ecosystem geared towards delivering the power of finance itself back to the users. Make change happen. So this is making it to where we're not relying on banks. We could basically, and if we put enough money into Flare Finance, we could have enough passive income to support ourselves, right? And then subscribe. And there's a lot more to Flare Finance. So we all know that. We have, Flare Farm. We have Flare X, Flare Swap. There's a lot going on with Flare. And I will discuss more of that later. You could even jump over here to Medium and check out Flare Finance. They have a bunch of different blog posts over here. This is basically when I came in. December 17th is my birthday. So right around here is when I first joined Flare. And then we went and started, this is when we started setting up our MetaMasks for the whole beta and getting everything ready, setting up the beta cost and test network. this was a great video, just kind of showing, from our perspective, the things that we had to deal with, right? So, brief recap. It was fun, though. Really, really fun. And then we got some great NFTs. There were the blue NFTs, red NFTs, and the green NFTs. And all of these NFTs carry utility, meaning that once Flare Finance launches, what you do with your NFTs is you could stake these NFTs onto Flare Finance, and you could generate a passive income just with your Samurai NFTs. How much you'll get per day or whatever, not sure. It just depends on how much money's on that network, right? How much money's cycling through it. Then we have open beta contest details. And this was just, for when we were trying to do the open beta contest. This is what we were all supposed to start with. Well, actually, what we did start with, and we started the beta contest, and then it was halted due to some upgrades over with Avalanche, and then it went from like 1.1 to 1.2, and then they're getting ready to do beta, but then it went from 1.2 to 1.3, which is, I believe, where we're at now. So I think we're just honestly waiting for Flare Networks to get ready to launch before we launch our beta again. But I will definitely be discussing a lot more about our beta. And then Flare Finance peeling back the first layers. And this has all the different information about Flare Finance. Talking about the token distributions, how it'll go, who gets what, and then explains more on FlareX, Flare Farm, and so on. All right? And then, again, here's another one for Flare Finance, open beta reboot, which was getting ready, didn't happen. We'll do this again, right? But that was Flare Finance. Now we also got Sparkles. Sparkles is a community-run project to build a platform that allows you to buy, sell, and mint NFTs on the Flare network. This started up and is running by beta testers from Flare Finance. There's a lot of great people that I've worked with personally. I've talked to them. They are all great people. And this is the place I am heading to release my NFTs once it launches. And so Sparkles, if we have to have a check mark to show we're verified, make sure I get that check mark. But you guys are awesome. Great talking to you. You could also check out their Discord. If you guys want their Discord, message me and I'll send it to you. And any of the ones that I'm going to talk about, if you want their Discord, let me know. I believe I have a Discord for everyone. I have the links, so I'll hook you up. But so, yeah, Sparkles, very, very exciting project here. So here, let's read this. So it says, building on the Flare networks. The Flare network solves two important technical problems for scaling issues and high fees, which has been an obstacle for other blockchains to realize the full potential of NFTs. This is followed by an environmental problem that is the heavy carbon footprint of these other blockchains. View the Flare network's white papers. The Flare network can integrate F assets, which can be used as payments. Current assets integrated are XRP, XLM, Doge, LTC. With more to be added. This will help in connecting many communities and where all can benefit from the Sparkles platform. So that's just a little bit on the Flare networks. Their mission, basically what it is when you're not going to have to pay much in gas fees once Flare network launches, right? We're going to have the speed, the security, the scalability, and you're going to pay pennies on a dollar, fractions of a penny on a dollar per transaction. So this will be a great community as far as NFTs go. I'm very excited to see what Cami and the rest of the team can come up with. Now, Gala Games. This is a very exciting project that is jumping onto the Flare network. It's still in the process. I don't think it's completely over to the Flare network and won't be official until Flare Network launches. But Gala Games. Gala Games, let's jump on over to the Games tab. They have 4 games that they're working on right now. One of them is already released, which is Townstar. Last month, they did the whole Townstar $1 million May Madness thing, where they gave away tons and tons of money for this game. As long as you were the top 500, you got at least $75. Like if you're in 500th place, you got $500. If you're in first place, I believe it was $10,000. I didn't get past 1,600. So I was almost there, just off by a couple thousand. But then they also have Merendis. Merendis is a very beautiful game. I'm very excited about this. This, kind of has this Minecraft Dungeons kind of look and feel. But it's all on a blockchain. It's different than Minecraft. This is going to be great. I'm very excited for this. And then let's jump on over to Fortified. Fortified is a tower defense game. I already own a couple of archery towers. I don't know what all else I should buy. I should probably check out the store and see what else there is. But I love tower defense games, so I'm excited for Fortified. Also, Echoes of Empire looks very exciting. This right here is a space game, if you couldn't tell. And this is going to be a PC game. And this is one reason why I like promoting PC consoles, gaming PCs, because this is going to be on the PC. And try and run it off of like my Surface Pro 6, probably not going to work out all that great. But on a gaming PC, it will be smooth. So just keep that in mind. I don't promote mining just because you're wasting a lot of resources, electricity, all that. And I like XRP. I like Flare. They're mined already. There's no wasting electricity on that crap. Now we have 888 The New World. This right here is another great NFT project that is coming together with a big group of people. This is another exciting project. Now for this one, I don't know if they're going to have it where there's limitations on, like you can only have so many NFTs, like you can exceed a certain number. They look like they're doing it a little different. They have their zones, Genesis, Innovation, Main, Drop. 888 The New World, they're not going to be charging a commission, 15% up to 50%. They're not doing that. They're charging an 8.88% commission. So any NFTs you sell, you pay them just a little over, or we'll say a little over 8%. But yeah, so very cool project. And this one, just so you can see who the believers are. These are the people that are putting it together. You have a lot of people here, but let me just go ahead and point out, just because the main reason why I'm making this a video is for someone in marketing to watch, to explain to them what Flare Finance and what we're all about, what our community is about, because they don't know and they think I'm promoting crypto mining, which I'm definitely not. But Paris Hilton is one of the investors for 888 The New World. Okay? So that just kind of gives you an idea of who is behind this. There's money behind that. And yes, Paris, that I did call you money. So anyways, props to all of you over there at 888 New World and Sparkles, both NFT projects I'm excited about. You also have Trustline right here, a secure peer-to-peer credit network, a bankless alternative to credit cards. Now, this one I do feel really bad about not jumping in and testing like I really wanted to, but due to personal reasons, I really didn't have the time. But Mickey B. Fresh does an amazing job on this. And so, introducing Probity DAO, a decentralized reserve of stablecoin capital. There's Probity Vaults, deposit crypto into a secure blockchain vault. lock crypto to earn yield, or take out blockchain-generated stablecoin loans built on the Flare network. And then they have their token RE, which is a decentralized multi-chain stablecoin. The RE stablecoin runs on fast and scalable blockchains and is backed by cryptocurrency reserves, currently available on the Flare and XRP Ledger test networks. And then you have TCN token, a semi-stable governance token. TCN token is a governance token for the Trustline Credit Network. TCN represents accumulated interest and is convertible into RE 1-to-1. And then you have their Trustline app, which is a great app you can put on your Google app, phone, or if you're one of those iPhone people, I'm not talking trash, but if you're one of those iPhone people, it's coming soon. It's also coming soon to Google. So we both have to wait. All right, so let me just read this real quick, and then we're going to jump onto the next tab. So why use Trustline? Stable value. Pay with a stable coin pegged to the US dollar, backed by over 100% in decentralized reserves. Fast speed. Transactions settle on the blockchain in 3 to 5 seconds. Low cost. Send payments with a low average fee of 0.000012 cents to anyone. No credit processing fee for merchants. Instant loans. Borrow stable coins for payments instantly by staking crypto as collateral with APRs as low as 1%. So that means if you have, say, Flare token and you want to borrow $50 to go and buy the new console, right? New Xbox or PlayStation console. You go and you put your Flare in there, and you could borrow against it. And then you take that money and you buy the console, and then you just pay it back little at a time. And it's a low 1% APR, which is super low. But always be careful when you stake your collateral, because when there are dips in the market, depending on the type of staking you do, can bite you in the butt. So be very careful for that. But I do like the whole borrowing off of your stable coins. There is really no need for banks anymore, with Trustline, Flare Networks, Flare Finance. Like, possibilities are endless. Oh, what's this? Probity. Let's jump on over. Connect to a lot. Well, let's just jump on over here, because they are a part of Trustline. This is the Probity. Let's just read this real quick. Probity has officially been launched on Flare's Costin test net. Head on over to probity.finance, where I was just at, to check it out. Also, make sure to join the official Telegram and Discord. Make sure you join Discord. I'm not a fan of Telegram. Groups to report any feedback with difficulties or bugs. Plus, there's always cool people in the Discords to hang out with and talk to, especially over in Flare Finance. That's where all my friends are. So shout out to Flare Finance homies. Woo! All right. Now back to our topics. Probity is a decentralized application, DApp, that allows users to deposit crypto into a smart contract system that mints a crypto collateralized stablecoin called RE. Users can use crypto collateral to borrow the RE stablecoin. Meanwhile, suppliers earn interest. This release is an early alpha version, meaning that it is not feature complete. It is intended to provide users with the sandbox environment to learn. So when you get in there, you check it out, you can see kind of the basic ideas, but they're not going to polish it up yet. They'll polish it when they do the official release. And like if you paid attention to any of my Flare videos when we were doing the betas, you'll see a huge difference on the websites going from the beta that I first came into, which was the private beta, where there's only 300 of us. And then you have the public betas where they upgraded the website each time, so it's just everything's a work in progress. And then And then, oh, let me just jump on. Oh, their site is down right now. FTSO. Really? For my video? Well, FTSO is a Flare time series oracle. And what they do is they report back to all of the exchanges the prices of Flare, right? You know, so everything is legit. And then because FTSO isn't there, I wanted to kind of show something. But we're just not going to worry about it because FTSO lost out. Okay, I'll show you guys again. You guys are awesome. I know you're just probably working on the site or something, upgrading things. So I'll try to refresh again. Maybe no. Okay. But check out ftso.eu because they have some great tools as far as the tools that we use for beta, the arbitrage tools, yield calculators and whatnot. And if they don't change everything and you look at the manual version, my name will still be there because I did make a video explaining on how to do everything, and they were cool enough to put me on their website, and I've been proud to claim that for a while. And I got videos to prove it, so if it ever goes away, I could still look back and go, remember the day when I was on the ftso.eu website? You know, it's just cool, you know. Not many people can say that. There's only like 2-3 of us so far. All right, and then this right here is Proppy. Now, Proppy, I did a video on Proppy yesterday, and this is really, really cool. So this is TechCrunch founder Michael Arrington's Kiev apartment. It will be the world's first NFT real estate sale, which did go on. Let's see if we could see what it ended up at. So it started at $20,000, and this was for his studio apartment. So let's click start bidding and see what happens today. So the Michael Arrington via Proppy. This right here, you could click on this and you could view the floor plans. Now what Proppy does is Proppy is a real estate, right? You want to go and buy a house and say you want to move to California. You can jump on over to Proppy's website, and I'm not going to do this in this video. I did that in yesterday's video, but you could go ahead and type in, say, Los Angeles, and a bunch of houses will pop up. And you go and you look for an area you like, price range, and you could click and view the houses that are on there. You can look at the floor plans, you can look at the pictures that they post, you know, whatever they give you. And then you could purchase that right here online. You could pay with crypto, right? There's no waiting, 30, 90 days for paperwork and all this stuff to go through. It's one and done. The person that went and bought that, they get the key. So they bought, $93,000 for this studio apartment that was bought back in 2017. So originally this was the first place that was able to be purchased with crypto. And so they just thought it would be right to go ahead and sell this as the first real estate to be sold as an NFT. So this is like your NFT, which is proof of ownership for this house. And it tells you, it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 505.9 square foot studio apartment. And yeah, you could view everything out on that. Now, let's jump on over. So I was looking up the Flare Network Metaverse, and of course, the only place you can find anything is over here on the YouTube. But I just thought it was cool that if you type in Flare Network Metaverse, the 3 things you see is Flare Community, RedEyedJedi, and some person, which is powered by Flare. But I already clicked it. I'm going to go ahead and pop this up. The audio is off. But this is just the video for the Flare Stealth Metaverse. So this is the introduction. Here, we'll just jump through a little bit because it's trying to show space. And then go into this. Which, by the way, when I kept seeing the guy, I don't didn't remember your name. It's 888 something over there on Twitter, and you kept doing like screen grabs of her. I kept thinking that you were showing the actual metaverse. Maybe you are, and I just still don't know. But that's just what it looked like. So, like, check this out. This is the actual look inside the metaverse. You can own these buildings. There's these people, they're hanging out and chatting with their friends, and they're all in VR, right? Hey, how's it going? Check out my new car I got. Hey, look at Stark Tower can change into an upgraded Stark Tower. I don't know. But, and then this right here just reminds me of Ready Player One. But this is still another reason why I push gaming PCs. It has nothing to do with crypto mining. It has to do with this. This right here requires, a PC capable of handling the graphics, the output, So to me, it just makes sense. Right? Makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm cuckoo. Anyways, everyone, that is just a quick rundown of Flare Networks, Flare Finance, Sparkles, Gala, 888 The New World, Trustline, Probity, FTSO, Proppy, the Metaverse. Did I say Gala Games? I think I did. And all the stuff they got going on. There's a lot going on with Flare Networks. It's going to be huge. Like, huge. So, thank you, everyone, for sticking through this video. I know it was kind of long. It was 36 minutes. But I did my best to try and get all this information in as tight as possible. So you can get a brief idea of what it's all about. If you have any questions on any of this, please feel free to ask me down in the comments. I do my best to get back to everyone. Sometimes your comments don't pop up for some reason to me, and then I notice like days later, I'm like, oh shoot, so-and-so posted something, I didn't see it. But I do my best to try and reply to everyone. So yes, any questions, definitely put it down below. If you want me to make a video on something, put it down below and I'll explain more on whatever it is that you want me to explain. But yes, again, I have never been a fan of crypto mining. So just know, when I promote gaming PCs, I am not promoting crypto mining. I am promoting Flare Network. I am promoting Flare Finance. Sorry, this is the other way. Flare Finance, Flare Network. Get my wires crossed sometimes. Anyways, everyone, thank you for everything. This has been Red-Eyed Jedi. Please like, share, and subscribe. You are all awesome. Thank you, and good night.